This time on the Paddock.
Catalog, peace out. See you next week.
Later, man. Hey, have a good trip.
See you, boys. See you next week.
All right, have a good one, man.
Here's my co-pilot who's telling me to leave.
Hurry up.
We compete at Watkins Glen for the second race of the 2018 American Endurance Racing season.
Good morning from AER. It's Friday. The weather today is pretty much exactly the same as yesterday, minus the actual snow falling. Now it's just on the ground and frozen and completely ice.
We've been talking to the track all morning. They're out there with a broom and blowers. They're trying to clean it. They're saying best case scenario 10 a.m.
What you're seeing right now is Gareth strapping me into the car.
Oh, this is pissing me off.
We install the passenger seat because on Fridays we like to give people rides during the practice session as often as we can, just to show people what it's like to be in the race car.
It's legit pissing me off right now.
What's going to happen today is there's qualifying. That entails all three drivers, Michael, Nate, and Rob.
Rob, who are you?
I'm this guy right here. R. Gagliardo.
Then they class you after that. So there's 5 different classes, 5 being the fastest, 1 being the slowest. The stewards will figure out the times and then class them accordingly.
Proprietary software that analyzes lap speeds of cars and drivers. It's determination based upon percentiles, averages, fast and low speeds to come to a conclusion that's then reviewed by a human.
AER overall is really fun because there's so many different cars and there's so many different races going on at the same time. The scale of what you can race with here runs the entire gamut from something that has really low budget, home built, until world-class race cars. And the vibe here is much different than any other racing because everything is a community. So there's a barbecue that happens on Friday night and Saturday night.
We're going to have a really nice time right around here doing a cookout tonight, and afterwards is the movie.
AER rented out the entire movie theater to watch Super Troopers.
Going green in 10 minutes. Please take it easy for the first few laps. It's a little slippery at 9 and 10, but we think it should be okay. Most of the track is fairly dry. Take it easy for the first few laps, clean it up for everybody, and have a good afternoon.
Qualified third in class 3. We'll be back here tomorrow first thing in the morning. Good morning from Watkins Glen. It is Saturday, race day here. Look around me at all the action that's happening right now. It's like controlled chaos. All the cars are going to grid. There's a ton of cars, so it's going to be really important for the drivers not to get caught up in traffic first couple laps.
95 cars, estimating I think 550 drivers. This is roughly 25% larger than last year.
5 minutes! You're starting first today, right?
Yeah, I'm starting first, class 3, position 3. Hoping for a good start.
Is there any strategy for getting through the first couple laps besides avoid hitting anyone?
Go balls out.
Stops before the end of the race. This is number 1. We are currently in second place, just a lap behind first, but we're up the pit stop. There's been a ton of yellow flags today. We're just going to keep doing what we do best, which is be consistent, stay out of trouble, and keep going for first. So as you can see from the corner worker behind me, there's a black flag out, which means all cars are going into the pits. Hopefully everyone's okay. So So unfortunately with racing, crashes happen, and this was a bad one. It actually moved the guardrail some. Crew right now is reinstalling it, and that's the reason for the black flag. So it's almost 4 o'clock, and there's less than an hour of racing at this point. So. Third place finish today, which is not what we wanted, but the car, as you can see, is back in one piece, and we can race another day tomorrow, leaving the brakes and cleaning it off and doing all the normal things that we do in between races. There was a lot of attrition here today. Tons of cars will not make it to the race tomorrow, so we're super happy that our drivers are back in one piece, and there's one of them right now.
Very high attrition rate today. A lot of the cars didn't make it to the end, either mechanical issues. The 350Z over here had the transmission apart. They had actually broken a shift rod.
Took a socket, a little speed shop there to weld it for, so we'll put it back together. If you see her running tomorrow, they did a good job.
There's cars over here getting engine swaps. See, these guys are putting in FCP 4 and a Spec 46.
What's going on here, Club?
Preventative maintenance. Thank God for FCP Euro having lifetime warranty.
I don't think we had contact with anything all day long. It's really good.
Good morning from Watkins Glen. It is Sunday, race day number 2. Nate Vincent, director of motorsport behind me, getting ready to go in the car. He's going to be first today. Yesterday we finished second, even though we thought we finished third. What happened was the team that finished second went out too soon in one of their pit stops, so we're starting on grid today second. Nate, anything you want to say before you get in the car?
It's a nice Sunday morning here at Watkins Glen. It's a little chilly, should warm up quickly. Keep tabs on everyone who's our competition and try to fight a cleaner, more strategic battle and win this thing.
First pit stop of the day is happening right now behind us.
1 minute!
Just adjusting tire pressures. Rob's getting in the car for his stint. We're just going to keep pushing and getting through the day. So we're taking advantage of the yellow flags as often as we can to take pit stops so that we don't get too far behind.
So it's about 110, doing a much better job today of handling the full course cautions, kind of giving us a little bit of bump on the field. We're currently P1 in Class 3, 14th overall.
What's the strategy for the rest of the day?
Don't hit shit. Stay away from people that are going to hit you.
We're first. We're doing our last pit stop. Michael's going to get in the car. Hopefully take it home.
What happened? We had a good team, we had a good strategy, we had good execution. The other day we come out P1 in Class 3. It's going to probably be P1 for the weekend. We stayed clean, no damage to the car, and that's it.
Next time on the Paddock. We compete at VIR for the second race of the 2018 Pirelli World Challenge season.